Okay, real quick rundown before I start today's video. Sorry about the lighting, I'm like one big silhouette here, but whatever. Yeah, I might have been a little bit hypercritical about this gym, and some of that I still stand by. Most of it came down to me just being in a slump training-wise, as I've mentioned before in the last couple videos. But even so, the gym itself just left a lot to be desired. It has it's huge. It's a really nice space, and it has a ton of potential. I know it's new because they still had like a vinyl tarp sign out front, and I think that they had clearly, I know, surely they bought it out from a different gym because it's called the Bouldering Project, and yet it was comprised predominantly of lead and top rope, which looked really fun. It's super sick. I love sport climbing, and I would like to go back and try that. But unfortunately, the bouldering itself, the setting just left so much to be desired. I've climbed in quite a few different gyms now that I more or less understand what a good setting is, and this it wasn't unique. It wasn't, I don't know, it's like it wasn't soft, it wasn't stiff, it wasn't unique, it wasn't too generic. It was just kind of whatever, and I think it's because it was a new gym, and like they were still filling the walls in. It was very spread out and open. It's like for the amount of space that they had, it was less enjoyable than some of the smallest gyms I've been to. Like one of my favorites, and I made a video there, was in Santa Fe at their one and only climbing gym. It was this tiny little bouldering area, and yet all the problems there, although super stiff, were a lot of fun because there was clearly a lot of like heart and soul in each problem, because they had to make do with what they had. Whereas here, it's like they have all the space and they just kind of went meh and threw it up on the walls. So, not hating on the gym. I know it sounds like I am, but I was not doing that well. The gym was brand new. I feel like it was very disproportionate with the grades. I don't think that you should really worry about that too much generally. However, when you're on something that's supposed to be like a V0 and it feels like a V4 plus, then you're kind of having some problems. So setting wise, be that as it may, I still would go back to this gym, and I very much intend to, because I had a great time in Boston. Boston has so much to do, so many different climbing gyms, more than I realized. And I'm glad that I went here just for the experience of it. I'm posting it even though it's really embarrassing for me watching myself climb like this. But I'm chronologically documenting the progress, so to speak. Anyways, yeah, I'm not giving this the time of day. I'm just going to post all the raw clips. I didn't really do a walkthrough as I should have because I was having a bad time. So most of that falls on me. The rest just on kind of lackluster setting, in my opinion. I'm sure there are a lot of people who love this gym and they're just like, screw you, it's great, it's amazing. So, you know, I'm sure it's great in its own ways. I will try it again at some point in time if it's still there next time I go to Boston. But yeah, that's enough of me jabbering on. We'll start the video now. I hope you enjoy. Okay, so Boston Bouldering Gym round 2 this time. I'm at not ABP, but BBP. They have a bouldering project here, and I didn't even know until yesterday. But I think this was a different gym, and it's since been bought out by the Bouldering Project franchise or whatever. Because clearly, it's more than just bouldering. They have lead and top rope down there, which I will not be doing. But here's the main bouldering wall. Gym area over there, training room, like pull-up bar, pegboard, spray wall, campus board, all that kind of stuff. We have like office space, a bunch of stuff. It's a really big gym, so I'm gonna go mess around. I think this wall and that one are the only two for bouldering, but we'll see. Cool thing is I'm already very familiar with the Bouldering Project color grading system. Starts with yellow, goes red, green, etc. I'm gonna skip most of the easy ones, probably go straight into like some purple and black. That's around V4-ish. Not feeling super strong, but this is a really cool gem. I want to enjoy it as much as I can. So we'll start off on this wall. About as sloppy as it gets. Weird boulder. Never used these holds before. In-cut slopers. Looks hard for a purple too. And honestly, so does this orange one. Like, okay, I think this one is a coordination toe catch on the right side. This orange one. Man, I just cannot stick that toe hook. If I can't do it in these shoes, I can't do it in anything. It is pretty slopey, but still.
How do you feel on crimps? How do you feel on smoke crimps? What?
For the purple one? I did like a little bit of it.
You can show your